Hello, my name is Francisco Alarcon and I was reported by Emilio Vavarella for the 10th edition of the festival F4 Un'idea de fotografia. For this festival I presented 4 works that they belong to 2 different projects. One is the crispy hair and crispy fat, and the other one is stills, plastics, sausages and lap dances. In the first one, what you see is the 2 images of 2 3D scan objects, and those objects are very small objects that I 3D scanned and blew them up in as big as I could with using a printer. And the idea became after artist Steven Prina came to my studio, and by then I was working with very large canvases that I was taking into a CNC machine and carving them out and photographing them, creating 3D models. And during this visit, Steven saw like this debris out of the floor, and then he grabbed one of them and he asked me, "Is this a painting?" And then I said, "Of course, it looks like it's a painting." It was coming out from the processes of CNC, the very large paintings, and still those small objects, they will hold in the same structure that the very big paintings. And they hold the different layers of acrylic, they hold the stamp of the tools used to create them. So then I thought that they were the final pieces. But because in my studio practice I'm more interested in the process, and the project never ends, I took those a couple of those small objects to the building next door to the Wise Institute and Harvard University, and they agreed that they will 3D scan them. And after they did, they sent to me the 3D files, and I was very surprised or mesmerized by the quality of these prints or these 3D scan files. So what I did, it was very simple. I took these files and then print them as big as I could. And this is what you can see in this exhibition. Those prints reflect in the operation of bringing up such a small object to a very large object. What you see is an expression of the technology implicated in the operation, from the 3D scan to the printing technology. So it's also for the other two pieces in the exhibition are constructed after I photographed small paintings about 10,000 times, and then stitch the photographs together in order to generate a terrain, a 3D terrain. And then after I generated this terrain, I printed very large, and this is what you have here. So, to summarize, these 4 artworks, they reflect my interest in this combination of digital technologies and analog technologies, in order to, in a way, coupling again the difference in between analog and digital. So yeah, I hope we can have this conversation in the future, and thank you for inviting me for this exhibition.